Well, then somebody else close out the show. I'm done talking.
She's done with us.
This is Zillennial Meets World, a podcast where everything really is all fun and games. My name is Becca, and I'm here with Jordan.
Hi.
And Taylor.
Hey.
Today we are going to talk about a shoe brand called Heelys. Guess what? It's still around today, and we're also going to play a fun little draft style game where we draft the best locations in the state of Pennsylvania to host the Hunger Games.
I'm excited for this one.
Yeah.
Jordan, start us off. What is your location where you would like to host?
Let me pull up my notes.
Gotta get my paper.
All right. I think the first place that I would pick to host would be the King of Prussia Mall.
Ooh, I had that on my list.
Because imagine, like, such a big mall, so many places to hide. You could really be pretty spread out in there. And then, not to mention if there's like people as obstacles and stuff, you know what I'm saying?
I just get such a thrill playing Coconut Mall in Mario Kart that I have to imagine going to the King of Prussia Mall for a Hunger Games style affair is 100% the vibe.
Yeah, I mean, it would kind of go crazy.
That would be fun. Okay. My number one draft pick is the Harrisburg City Island. Do you guys know that there's an island off of Harrisburg?
And you can...
Yeah, there's
I think I do.
a baseball stadium there. And it's I don't know. It's pretty cool. I thought it would be a good spot for Hunger Games because then you can't really escape because you're kind of surrounded by water.
I don't think I knew about that place.
Yeah, it's
cool.
It's basically like the Wii Sports Resort Island, but in Harrisburg, PA.
Which is so random. You just people don't know about it. But it's pretty cool. It's a cool spot.
Okay. Love it.
All right, my number one pick. I feel like this is a given. Knoebels.
Oh, that's good.
It's at risk of flooding any day of the week. I could be hiding in the Haunted Mansion. I could be in one of the water slide tubes. I just think there's endless possibilities.
There would be a crazy fight scene with a roller coaster running and you're jumping over the tracks and stuff trying to kill someone.
It's I'm dodging my enemy and I'm dodging ticks all at the same time.
Yeah, and at any time you could get that 8 feet of floodwater rushing in.
Exactly. There's just so many elements to it.
That's a good one.
Yeah, that is a good one. So, alternatively to your Knoebels, I have Hershey Park.
Right.
Because
the Knoebels without character is what we would call
pretty
it.
much. Yeah,
without
it's the more commercialized amusement park, I think.
Yeah, I like that pick, but I think does that include Chocolate World?
I think it does.
I think it's the whole property, everything they own.
I think it's the Hershey Park property.
It's 70 people are dying in the parking lot alone.
The parking lot, not the stadiums.
The Giant Center.
The Giant Center.
Yeah. You've got a lot of room to work with there.
Yeah.
And you could have different obstacles in each place.
I feel like that becomes very territorial. It's I'm taking Zoo America. And then somebody's and then
Zoo America would be smart because you could maybe get some animals to help you defend yourself.
Yeah.
Or you die from the animal.
Yeah.
I feel
risk.
I feel like the move is just monorail sniper. You're just
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Because you're always, you're moving. But everybody would know where you are.
Yeah, I think if I was in that, I think my go-to location would be the laugh track. It's just a stadium.
Yeah, I love the laugh
good.
track.
The Shack. What is it called now?
Shackalicious.
Shackalicious. I think it's so funny. Okay, should I go?
Yeah.
I definitely went a different vibe than you guys. I'm not doing businesses. But my second one is the Pennhurst Asylum.
Oh, that is
the abandoned
such
asylum.
a good one.
I don't even know what that is.
Oh, it's 40 minutes.
It's outside Philly.
Outside Philly. And it's an abandoned insane asylum known to be haunted. People go there and
I was trying to come up with a haunted location. That's a really
so it
good
would be
one.
super creepy. I just think it would be a good location.
Yeah, I mean, jail cells.
Yeah, jail cells.
Scary hospital rooms, scary basements and tunnels.
Bad vibes.
Bad vibes. All scary during the day and the night. You
Yeah.
just would be terrified and getting hunted by ghosts and real people.
Yeah.
So
Literally.
that's a great pick, actually.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right. My number 2 pick, I'm going Indian Echo Caverns.
Oh,
Nice.
that's a good one.
That's a good one.
I feel
That's
like
another
underground,
good one.
underground Hunger Games.
So dark.
yeah.
And scary again.
Yeah, I'm
Wow.
really like stab someone with a stalagmite.
That's what I was gonna say. You gotta watch out
Impaled
for
by
the
death by
stalagmites.
stalagmite and stalactite is crazy.
Wow,
It's
that is
true.
a great pick. Should have been your number 1.
No, I wanted to take
You wanted
Knobles off the
Knobles,
board
you wanted
early.
Knobles. Yeah,
That's it.
fair.
Those are 2 really good picks.
Yeah, thank you.
I really
know my
like those.
Pennsylvania lore, man.
Yeah, you do. All right, my last one. I think I'm going Centralia.
That's
Nice.
what I thought somebody
Yeah,
was going to
I
say
figured
early.
It would be on the list for
Yeah,
everyone.
yeah, I feel like it's
Beat up now.
it's beat up now.
They don't have the
ground
roads
is-
anymore.
The ground is still on fire underneath. And there are still some like old scary houses that are just still there. I actually don't know if people actually are living there still.
No.
I
Yeah, I
didn't
don't
think
think
you
so.
could, but the houses are still there.
Well, have you seen that they
They closed that road.
No, it's not just closed. Like it's rubble.
Oh,
Like, it's like
I
somebody-
haven't driven through for a long
You
time.
can't. Like
Oh, you can't even drive through
because
that road
it's
anymore.
not a
anymore.
real
Having-
road anymore.
Because I mean, like my brother used to go and drive his dirt bike and
No, I
four-wheelers
know,
and
but
stuff
there's
up
like
there,
a.
but then they,
No, I'm telling you.
yeah, no,
There's no road. It's
Yeah.
like all graveled up. They like demolished it.
they wanted people
Oh.
to stop coming because too many people were coming.
Interesting, because I remember, like, I never actually went to like where everybody was like
The
spray
graffiti,
painting and
yeah.
like all of that. But like to get to my grandparents' house, we would drive like through there because there's like not a major road, but like a major road that like drives through the town. So that's all gone. Like that road is gone
I don't know if like every access point to Centralia
because
is
that's
gone.
the access point I'm like thinking
Yeah, I
of. But
don't know
in
for
general,
sure.
But
Centralia.
I think in general they've pretty much put the kibosh.
Yeah,
on it.
yeah. I know they did like shut it down for people to go like
All
hang
the more
out.
reason to have the Hunger Games.
Exactly.
Yeah, literally.
There's so much lore. For sure.
Yeah. That's a good one. Okay. For my last one, I think I'm gonna go with the abandoned PA Turnpike.
There's an abandoned
Yep,
PA
I
turnpike?
didn't know that, but as I was looking it up, it came up as one of the
I
options.
think I've heard about it, but where is it?
Don't know. Have to look it up.
You have no details.
No, it's in PA, and I know it's abandoned, and it was a turnpike at one point.
Ooh, that's probably really sketchy.
It's Rainbow
know.
Road in my mind.
I also did want to mention that during my research, I used ChatGPT for some of it. It referred to Lancaster as District 11 or 12. It said that we're District 11 or 12.
Yeah, actually, they say like Pennsylvania would be like District 12, like the same vibe.
Yeah, I think that's crazy.
That's
Why? I think we have.
Because Pennsylvania's a mining state. Like if you go in the
Okay,
in the
yeah,
middle
that's
of
true.
the state, like in the
Yeah.
we call it Appalachian, but I've recently discovered it's called Appalachian.
well, that's just.
Oh.
Everywhere else
it's-
says Appalachian.
There's a very specific like line that people say Appalachian,
Yes.
and then. But ABC's right next door. Do we need to go to ABC?
Appalachian. Yeah, it's so true. But yes, like in the
I guess in that
Appalachian,
sense it makes sense. I was offended because I was like, we have society, we have cities.
I think it's like geographically,
Okay.
like the
No, there's
I
a
mean,
line that's like.
the middle. You get past Lancaster County and you're like in the middle of nowhere. Let's be real. Like there's Harrisburg, and then there's nothing. We're basically in the boonies.
That's true.
You know
Okay,
what I mean? So
fine. I just wanted to bring that up. I thought it was funny.
yeah, no, I actually think like when they put all the map together, like for the like Hunger Games map, I've seen like a bunch of. I was on Hunger Games TikTok with all the books and movies, and like
So what's like one California? Is that what they're saying?
I
Wouldn't
forget.
the capital be Washington, D.C.?
No, it's like geographically. I forget where that was, but I remember being like, what is Pennsylvania? And I think it was District 12 because
One is probably Massachusetts or Vermont.
I don't even think it goes up that far.
Oh, they don't exist?
We're kind of, that's like District 13 vibes.
Okay.
We're like kind of at the end, and they were like putting us in like District 12, but I think it's because of the like we have the mining in along like the Appalachian. See, now I don't know how to say it. The Appalachian Mountains, Appalachian.
All right. Well, my last pick, and I think it might be my best one. Because I think it's like most dangerous terrain we've talked about so far. Wall parking lot.
Wall parking lot, so tiny. Everyone's dead in 5 seconds.
Head on a swivel at all times in one of those things.
It's true, because you never know when a Honda Civic's gonna come whipping around the corner, and you're like, where are you going?
You got a line of like 3 trucks trying to get air in their tires.
Oh my gosh.
You got like some random Wawa employee with like just trying to roll out some trash. Then there's just like too little parking. All cattywampus. Nobody's parked appropriately. I feel like it's the perfect vibe for a Hunger Games.
It's just a zoo. The line from the registers is wrapped around the store. The line for the food is wrapped around the store.
There's actually no line for food, but somehow you know that there's 20 people ahead of you.
Yes. You're waiting for 20 minutes for like your quesadilla that should take 5 seconds to make.
And your drink comes out on a whole different counter, but you don't know because no one says anything.
Your name's not called.
Yeah.
No number.
Yeah.
I think that's a good one.
Does
funny. Anybody have any honorable mentions?
I had Ricketts Glen State Park.
I had that one.
Yeah.
Just lots of hiking involved in that one. I also we talked about this, the Schuylkill Expressway, which is this section of highway leading into Philadelphia that is like the worst road you could ever drive on in your life.
Yeah. That's also a good one.
It's horrible. It's like there's an accident like at least once a day, and it should be like a 4-lane road, but it's still 2. It's literally like a 10-mile stretch of road from basically the suburbs of Philly into the city. And it's a zoo. It's kind of chaotic.
Yeah, that's a good honorable mention.
That would be my only other one that I had on my list that I was like, could have been good.
Think just like all of Erie.
Yeah.
That's true.
The lake.
Yeah.
I've low-key heard it's kind of spooky.
I heard that if there's ever like an eclipse or something, you should go to Lake Erie because there's like no light pollution. And apparently like all of the animals come out because like the eclipse messes with them. So if you're like on the lake, you get to see like all these different animals that you would never normally see. And it's like really like serene.
I would like that.
I'm just picturing like Barbie Swan Lake and there's going to be like a swan princess situation happening.
Also, that's one of the best Barbie movies. Let's just say that. But yeah, so true.
It happened at Lake Erie, in case you didn't know.
Yeah, that's the magic forest.
The setting is Lake Erie.
That's funny. All right, those were good ones, I think.
Yeah, I think so.
State College.
Oh,
Penn
that's
State.
Freaking Penn. Yeah.
Just Penn State.
Honestly,
on the whiteout
great
football
one.
game.
Yeah, that's yeah.
That's if you guys don't know anything
Guys,
about Penn
I went
State.
to Penn State and I've never gone to a football game.
She's not a normal Penn State, thank goodness.
Yeah, I don't prescribe. I don't prescribe to the Penn State cult.
Thank God.
All right. Well, thank you. Let us know if there's any other place in PA that we missed that you think would be a great Hunger Games location.
Yeah, give us the good ones.
Yeah, I feel like the ones that we mentioned were a vibe.
I agree.
We are going to then start talking about Heelys. And just to kick it off, initial thoughts on Heelys. Good idea or bad idea of a shoe with a wheel? When roller skates already existed.
I think so cool.
Yeah?
I thought they were so cool when they were popular. Did I have a pair? No. Did I want a pair? Yes.
I had a pair, loved them, still think they're a great idea. I do see now probably cause some injuries. Maybe not the best idea in hindsight, but I'm still gonna go with good idea.
Thought they were super cool when I was 10. By like age 12 would have been out on Heelys.
It's all about the surface that you can Heely on, really.
And really just felt like as an adult, I think this is a horrible idea. Because I'm like, this doesn't even make sense to me. And it's just like, be roller skates or be shoes.
Why not
But
both?
it's the convenience of having your wheels already in your shoes that you just tuck away.
Are they tucked away,
I
or
think
do you have to
take
put
them
the
out.
wheel in, which is the same amount of time?
I do.
As you just have to put on the roller skates.
I do
But it's
wish
way
maybe
less things to carry. Carrying your skates versus just two little wheels you pop in.
Yeah, I don't know what's up with like the Heelys technology nowadays, but it would be cool if like the wheel could be maybe a little bit smaller and it could somehow just tuck into the shoe.
If it
and
had
you
the
wouldn't have to
tucking
like
capability.
release. Yeah. That would be way more convenient, I think, than taking the wheel out and putting like a weird plug in.
Yeah, the,
Plug your
flat
shoe
piece.
back in.
Yeah. I don't even think some people did that. They're like, if I just take the wheels out.
Just took the wheels out.
Yeah, so anyway, it sounds like it's a bad product. We should be out on Heelys.
No. We're
they're
still
in.
in. We're still
They're in. They're in.
All right, Jordan, give us our Heelys lore then.
All right. So the Heelys were originally started in 1999 by Roger Adams. He got the idea because
Sounds like a U.S. president.
I was about to say that.
is it just because his last name is Adams?
I mean,
Maybe.
yeah, I guess, and Roger.
Aaron
the whole
Rodgers
name.
might as well be a president too.
Roger Adams.
There's a school somewhere named Roger Adams
I
Middle
agree.
School.
There's
Yeah.
gotta be probably, but probably not for being the guy who invented Heelys. But anyway, so he would always see kids hanging out at Huntington Beach, and they would be roller skating and skateboarding. And so his idea essentially was to create a more practical way for you to have like roller skates, but like have
He
it be
wanted-
a sneaker.
He wanted
Yeah.
casual roller skates. Is
Casual
what he
roller
wanted.
skates.
Yeah, like where you could transition from your roller skates into like your walking shoes. So you didn't have to carry around your roller skates or like your skateboard. You just
Sounds like a genius idea to me.
I agree. You just had your shoes with your little wheels that pop in and out.
I love it.
Do you guys feel like this is like a legitimate shoe, or does it feel like more of a toy? Like, what are your thoughts on that?
I think it's a toy. I think you're buying it for entertainment purposes and it's not practical. I know he was trying to make it practical, like more practical than like a rollerblade or whatever, but I
Yeah.
think it's a toy. I think you're buying it for entertainment.
I've been trying to hold back comments because I was going to talk about this later, but I'm just going to bring it up now. So like, I listen back like once like COVID happened and I was like shuttered into my house with my parents, and then once we were like broken free of the panty, I was like, okay, what do I do with my life? So I decided I was going to invest in like roller skating and like get good at roller skating. So like I would go roller skating every night. I know how to roller skate pretty well, okay? And let me tell you something. Heelys don't make sense.
Heelys don't make sense. You don't want to have your heel kicked up as you fly across the room.
Any skater will tell you you need to lean forward. The second you lean back, you're
falling.
screwed. So the fact that this is like something where you basically have to balance towards your back and lean back, it's a recipe for disaster. That to me doesn't make any sense.
I do feel like the longevity of use is probably not great, because how do you skate uphill? Do you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, you're trying to run up the hill and then like maybe Heely down, but then you're leaning back and it's just
right.
And then like the other thing is like, okay, we have this, just like we were kind of hinting about earlier, you have to take apart the bottom of your shoe. You have to jam a wheel in there. And keep in mind, like, this is a like wheel with a metal axle, right? But the compartment that this is in on your shoe is made of plastic. So the plastic just wears down, eventually to the point where that wheel is not going to fit right on that axle. And then you're done. You're cooked.
You're done.
Like-
then they're just sneakers. And why are we buying those?
Right. Then they're just sneakers. And why are we buying those? So my whole thing is like, this is a gimmick. This is buy once, never again. This is, okay, my kid is really freaking annoying me, so I'm going to buy this for them. They're going to face plant, and then they're never going to ask for them again. Like, that to me is what it is. I can't think of anything else other than this is just a gimmick.
Yeah, I do kind of see what you guys are saying.
Oh, yeah, it's like for sure a toy.
It's definitely more of a toy, which I feel like earlier I was like, no, it could be a legitimate shoe, but I think you might be convincing me.
Don't get it twisted. I think they're awesome. I think it's a great idea. I think it's a toy for entertainment purposes.
I don't think it's a great idea.
Becca is out, but this is because she's a roller skater, okay?
Oh, yeah, I'm a roller skater purist.
Yes.
And yeah, I'm a quad skate purist at heart. None of this unicycle business you're putting. It is the unicycle of roller skates.
Yep.
That's what Heelys.
And people consider unicycling a skill. So
true. So true.
Watch me wheel around on one wheel.
One-footed Heelying. But
back to President
the
Roger
lore.
Adams.
Yes. So
Back to our founding father, Roger Adams.
Roger Adams,
who's on the $2 bill.
Our founding father of Y2K. Toys / shoes.
he was like, my idea is brilliant. I gotta pitch this to somebody. So he took a prototype to Skechers.
Which is wild because, okay, like if you're going to pitch to Skechers, that's crazy.
Why? They're doing light up shoes.
Yeah, I feel like Skechers is the perfect company
brand.
to pitch to.
It's the biggest brand. I feel like they had a much better like opportunity to get into some like,
But they're in the
niche-
realm of like, Skechers is in the realm of like making cool
like
sneakers
fun
for
kids'
kids.
shoes.
And I
Yeah.
think that's perfect for Heelys.
I completely agree.
They don't need him.
They don't need it.
He needed to go where somebody needed him.
Well, Skechers didn't want him. So,
Their biggest fold to date.
so true. So they were like, we're out on that idea. So he started his own company. He called it Healing
you.
Sports Limited.
That's my president.
And that's what he did to start distributing the Heelys shoe that we know and love. Or hate in Becca's case.
I'm not out on it.
Sounds like you're out on it.
Guys, I feel like when I was like 6 years old and like Tony Hawk was around, I was like, man, cool kids skate. And like I tried to hang out with some skaters and my mom was like, don't hang around these kids. And maybe I just have a little bit of beef and it carried over.
Because you wanted to be a skater kid and your mom said no.
Yeah. And then I had to go to Chuck E. Cheese instead.
Oh, because that's just such a bad punishment.
That's funny.
But so basically, he started his own company, and he manufactured 30,000 pairs of sneakers that were distributed to different like shoe retailers. Think like Foot Locker was a big one that they were at.
Do you guys remember like seeing them in stores?
I know I owned a pair. I don't remember how I purchased them. Well, my mom purchased them. But I maybe saw them at Foot Locker and was like, I need those. But it was definitely like I heard about them at school and I was like, I want these.
Yeah, I feel like I probably did see them in store maybe at some point, and I was like, these are pretty sick.
I saw them at Sports Authority and I wanted to get them and my dad said no.
My parent, I didn't.
My brother and I both had a pair. And you know
Really?
that mall in Reading?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Berkshire Mall.
Berkshire Mall.
The Berkshire
Was that
Mall.
the one it was? I can't remember. I was very young. But
Reading. Just Reading as a place for the Hunger Games.
no, actually great pick.
So true.
But anyway, that mall was like pretty dead even back then. And I feel like my mom would take us on at weird hours. My brother and I would always wear our Heelys there. It's so fun.
Yeah. Yeah. I feel like that's the best type of floor to Heely on too, because it's so smooth.
Oh yeah, so smooth. It's all about the surface, because if you're heeling outside and one little tiny stone gets in there, you're done. You are just done.
And that's the other thing I'm curious on. So like roller skating, if you're roller skating outside, there's different like types of wheels you can get. The softer the wheel, the more inclined, like, is better for outside, because you kind of have like grooves and like temperature stuff. Whereas like if you're doing stuff inside, you want like a really, really hard wheel, right? Because it's gonna glide really well on like this like smooth surface.
On like the smooth wood floor.
So I am curious to know, like, what wheel are we getting in these Heelys? Because it has to be for indoor. Like,
I think it was the hard ones.
but like it's like I remember kids like heelying in schools and trying to heely outside. So I'm like,
they were never successful outside.
I for sure for sure remember trying to heely in my driveway and it going very poorly. But
and
sidewalks,
you have a pretty smooth driveway though.
Yeah, sidewalks were a little bit better.
well, but sidewalks have the divots.
Yeah, that was an issue. But
I know they tried to back in the day, again, because like Tony Hawk was a big deal at the time and skate culture was a big deal at the time.
Yeah.
They did try to like advertise this as like something that could eventually be in like the X Games. And
can you imagine?
they were like basically like commercials for it were like at the skate park with my Heelys. Like,
I do remember
that's
that.
true.
Yeah.
That is true.
It's like parkour on Heelys. Like you're doing flips and landing and continuing to guide. Or
if
glide.
you really think about it, it's kind of impressive.
It would for sure be impressive. So dangerous though.
it's just like not on the heel. You can't do it on the heel.
I know.
Well, apparently you can a little bit because people were.
Okay, well, anyway, Skechers really did fold on this deal with him because Heelys sold out of the initial 30,000 sneakers and went on to sell 500,000 shoes in only 9 months. So his initial release was 30,000, and then within the first 9 months, they went on to sell 1 million.
So that sounds like a lot, but like, how were other big shoes at this time comparing to that? Do we know?
No.
No comparison. There's
No comparison.
There's no comparison. Okay.
I will say I feel like shoes, I don't know what these like retail price was, but I will say I feel like shoes I think takes on like a very different like meaning now than it did 20 years ago. I think people were just like ripping through shoes. It wasn't like I'm collecting shoes. I have like these pairs of Jordans and things like that.
I think they were.
Maybe
we
not
were
as popular as it is now.
I
but
think there was plenty of like knockoff stuff that people were fine having the knockoffs of.
I mean, that's true, but the people that did have the real stuff, like go back to like the Uggs. Girls who had Uggs had like 10 different styles of Uggs that they would like circle through. Like the people who are really into it. I think there was a market for collection, but depended on what market you were in.
This is
I think it was more niche. I think it was more niche to be a collector of shoes, maybe in the early 2000s than it is now. Probably mainly because of shopping online. It's way easier to get shoes.
Yeah,
But
and I think the
it-
value has just gone up exponentially.
I think it depended on like the type of shoes, because I feel like if you're buying like designer shoes, like that's different. Like a nice shoe, like you were collecting this. Like I feel like in all the like rom-coms and like Sex in the City, like they were all about like you were buying like nice shoes and you had like a whole shoe collection of
Red bottoms.
Louboutins. Yeah, like you had like all sorts of different like shoes, but maybe you also like weren't.
I just think there was a lot more like brand names out there that people were willing to buy today that people are out on. Like Skechers, I feel like old people and kids buy Skechers. Whereas like I feel like maybe in 2006, 2010, like it's feasible to see a teenager or like just a normal adult like having Skechers.
Yeah.
Whereas like now it's like, no, you need like Hoka's. It's different.
It is different. Yeah.
Shoe market's different.
Yeah. Well, Heelys went public in 2006, and then by 2007, the company was worth $1 billion. So I would assume that the $1 million shoe sales in 9 months was a lot if they went to $1 million in 1 year.
$1 billion or 1 million?
Sorry, $1 billion in 1 year. Like, that's actually kind of insane to me.
And 1 billion back then?
Yeah.
Yeah. That was before the 2008 financial crisis, so it makes sense.
Yeah.
Maybe Heelys was what made the bubble pop.
Oh no. Well, the stock price was $37 per share, and then by 2012 it was down to $225.
Did we just break it wide open?
We've solved it.
Oh,
The big short is a lie. The Heelys game was what really broke the bubble.
Heelys broke the stock market.
Oh my gosh! Wow.
We've solved it.
We've solved it.
Well, I guess we can't have Heelys make a comeback then at this time.
Well, we are maybe on the bubble of another economic.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
Okay. Well, anyway, we were talking about the surfaces that you want a Heely on, and of course, schools and malls were two of the big ones. And of course, like anything fun, the schools banned them. It's like when silly bands got banned.
Yeah.
That's the thing. Kids today do not have to deal with the devastation of things getting freaking banned because they have only digital content. So maybe they ban the phrases that are annoying to children, to the adults. But you're not getting your silly bands cut in the middle of your lesson because your teacher's annoyed at you.
We're trying to run businesses. We're trying to be business people, trading our silly bands, healing around, and the teachers were like, no, you're going to learn math and history. And we're like, we're trying to grow business, actually.
I really don't get the silly bands one, to me.
It's because everyone was trading them. No one was concentrating on school because we were like, yo, what silly bands do you have all the way up to your elbow?
But that was like in between.
I think it was more like your like circulation is very concerning to me because your hand is purple.
Your hand is silly bands literally up to your elbows.
A kid starts writing with the opposite hand, and like teacher's like, what's going on? He's like, I can't feel my hand.
It's like the number one like baseball pitcher. It's like, oh, nice sleeve, thanks. It's my silly bands.
It's my silly bands. Yeah.
There was a lot of like contrabanded items,
right?
As kids,
just like Pokemon cards, Beyblades,
Tamagotchis. I feel like
fidget spinners was the last one, man. Fidget spinners was the last one.
Yeah,
I agree. Okay, well,
I never understood that one either, but
so they got banned in schools and malls because kids were causing a ruckus. But there's also a lot of injuries involved with them. Probably for the reasons we've listed already. You're leaning back on your heel, you're more likely to fall, and if you hit one little stone, done. So it kind of started going downhill then when it got banned. People got injured. There was lawsuits. So eventually Roger Adams ended up selling the company, but he did make money off of his idea. So good for him.
Mm-hmm. I'm telling you, if Heelys was on Shark Tank, I think they would all say no. They'd all be like, this is a liability.
Back then or now?
Back then. I think back then they would say no. I think today they would say no.
I think today they would definitely say no.
If anyone was going to be in on it, it would be Mark.
You think?
Yeah.
Is he usually the risk taker?
Well, I feel like he's into like
he wants to have fun.
Yeah, he wants to have fun.
But also sometimes I think he just throws money at things and
he
like,
just
whatever.
has it.
If it's a kid pitching a thing, he's giving them money.
He's the I think the richest one on there.
Yeah, because he owns.
So if you can get him to believe in your product,
he sold that.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
Okay, well, he used to own a basketball team, which makes me feel like he's more in like the
I could see that.
sporty outdoor thing.
Yeah.
But yeah. So you can still buy Heelys today. I know you can because I have purchased them for myself. And they will make an appearance on social media. But would you guys buy them, or would you if we had kids, would you buy them for a kid?
Definitely am out on buying them for a kid because the shoe sizes change too frequently, and this is definitely going to be a more expensive shoe than like
$60 with shipping.
Yeah.
Wow.
I actually don't think it's that bad.
That sounds like a very cheap shoe. I'm gonna destroy that shoe in a review.
It's Reeboks. They made a deal.
They like partnered.
Yeah, they partnered with Reeboks for a limited time. They're pretty cool, actually.
Yeah, they actually do look pretty cool. I don't know if I would buy them. I'm so clumsy. I I couldn't Heely back in middle school. I tried Taylor's Heelys one time. It didn't. I couldn't do it, and I fear if I gave it to my children that I don't have. It
Okay,
wouldn't
but
go
15
well.
years from now, you have a kid. They're in middle school. They're begging for Heelys. You don't think you would fold?
I don't know.
See, that's where it's like, how much can you mow the lawn for me until you make up your Heelys
Your
fund?
Heelys fund,
Right,
yeah.
right. I think I'd be like, if you like, you know, mow the lawn for me, we'll get you some Heelys or something.
But I think it'd be a one-time purchase.
Yeah,
I don't think I'd be like, oh, you grew out of them. Here's get another.
It would
Oh,
have
I
to
never got a second pair until 20 years later. I'm purchasing my own Heelys, but my mom did not repurchase them. for
Again,
me.
I think it has
because
to.
it's a toy,
yeah,
not a
yeah.
shoe.
I think it'd have to be like, you're in middle school, your feet aren't growing anymore. Like, here's a pair of Heelys.
Yeah.
I did research and it said like basically anybody, like the majority of the people that were getting injured were like 10 and 9 years old, and they were just like, I think like the number one injury was them trying to catch themselves and then they broke the wrists.
So really, you just need to wear proper protective gear.
I agree, because here's my thing. A 9-year-old or 10-year-old that's learning to skate or snow or
bike.
yeah, do anything like with a wheel is probably going to fall over at some point. You're just prepared for that. So I don't know. Like that doesn't seem uncommon to me.
Just
Well,
give them a
now I'm
helmet.
$60
Yeah.
in on the shoes. Now I gotta buy padding
I
and
don't
a
think
helmet.
a bike is $60, like way more than $60
Yeah,
for
well,
a bike.
bike is far more practical because it's not. It's something
We're
that can
not
go
talking
outside.
practicality here.
I
It goes
am.
back to the
I'm a
toy.
mother in this hypothetical situation.
Okay.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
All right. Well, I'm going to continue to bash Heelys. One of the things I want to get into is I feel like this has to be a very uncomfortable shoe. I've never worn the shoe, but I feel like you have to have X amount of space in there to fit a freaking wheel in there. So there's all this just dead plastic space. And I'm like thinking to myself, it's like, how comfortable can that be on your heel? There's no support. Where's the insole?
I don't remember them being like.
Well,
I don't remember them being uncomfortable, but I was also a child.
yeah, you're not like wearing shoes for comfortability.
Yeah.
as a
That's true.
kid.
You're not. Yeah, you could.
So I don't know.
Here's my opinion. It's probably some flimsy shoe, okay?
Wow.
It has basically an inner compartment that's empty, where a typical shoe would have some sort of padding or foam or like any sort of brace for impact. This thing needs some sort of brace for impact because it's supposed to be an active wear product. And then on top of that, it has to have like plastic on the bottom instead of like rubber or like some sort of like quality in it, like most shoes, like even like a Converse has like very nice stitching and stuff. It can't have any of that because it has to be malleable enough to like bend and move
But it
with your
also-
rolliness.
But I remember them being pretty firm on the bottom. I think because it has to be able to keep its shape while you're on your little wheel.
We're gonna see. We're gonna get these new Heelys in and then
We'll post
figure
a
out.
review. We will post a review. Let me bring up this though. Crocs. People do activities in Crocs.
I don't believe in them. I don't believe Crocs even, like in my mind, if I could wipe one thing from the earth, it would be Crocs.
Have you seen
That's
that thing where there's like this
Crazy.
movie?
Crocs and deer ticks. Two things I would wipe from the earth right now.
I'm with you on the ticks, actually.
Did you see the movie, that like thing that came out that was like, there's this movie that was made in like 1992 or whatever, or whenever Crocs like first became a shoe, they were not popular at all. And the producer of the movie was like, oh, what can we like use as a future shoe that looks so stupid it's never gonna take off? And they purchased Crocs to be like the shoe of the future in the movie. And then by the time the movie came out, Crocs somehow got really popular and they're like all wearing these Crocs in the movie.
Wait, that's
So funny.
That's hilarious. I actually love Crocs. I think they have a time and a place.
Yeah, for sure.
They're not an everyday wear shoe, but
But in that time and place, I will rock them.
I love them. Yeah.
I'm anti-Croc. I'm anti-Heely. That's what we're taking out of
You
this.
just hate my shoe collection. I also have Uggs. She's out on the Uggs.
That's true.
Becca exists in like sneakers and Her
running
roller
sneakers.
skates.
Yeah.
Don't knock my Brooks Ghosts, all right?
What's your like dressier sneaker?
It's just the
Is it a
Adidas. It's
the
just
Adidas, the white Adidas,
The white
yeah.
Adidas shoe.
I'm like,
Nice,
I know you
classic.
have another. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, last week I couldn't find this. I was like, this is the only shoe I wear to work. What do? I put on freaking my hiking shoes.
Oh my gosh.
Hiking shoes.
Did you find them?
Yeah, they were under a guitar case.
Checks out.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. So I will say Becca's shoe range.
No, I'm so in on shoes. I just like can't bring myself to buy them. But if I had money, I'd have so many shoes.
So what other shoes would you believe in?
I'd have to like do some digging and get back to you on like just like kind of like a circle of what shoes I think I would want.
Okay. Because right now she only owns sneakers, apparently a pair of hiking shoes.
What are my hiking shoes called? They're my Merrells. My Merrells.
Oh yeah. Which
I have
they
two
also
pairs-
look
two
like
pairs
Also
of
a
Merrells.
sneaker. They're just a hiking sneaker, basically.
Yeah.
But wouldn't have known they were hiking shoes because they're sneakers. So maybe no room to talk since you only wear sneakers.
Well, then somebody else close out the show. I'm done talking.
She's done with us. Okay, well, let us know if you guys are in or out on Heelys. They're back. I think the new design is really cute, actually. We will post them on social media.
Yeah.
Reebok's Zigs are way better.
Oh my god.
I did love the Zigs.
You guys both had those.
Yes, I remember them
I know.
vividly. It was like a light gray and a baby blue.
I remember
Zig.
those.
Loved
Same.
them.
I did black and lime green and then black and orange.
Yep.
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 Great
That's
sneaker.
crazy.
That's what
Forgot
I
about
want.
those.
You want those to make a comeback?
You wish those would.
I think they're still around. I think if you were to go to the Foot Locker,
You would see them in Foot Locker.
I will bet you $100
Inside
right now.
the store
If
at
we
the
go
mall.
to Park City Mall, they're there. I'm telling you.
That's crazy.
That feels like an online shopping shoe for me.
Nope, I bet I could find them today at the Park City Mall.
That's wild.
that's pretty crazy.
All right, well, I know what I'm doing this weekend.
Okay.
Guess we're going to Park City.
All right.
All right, close us out. Jordan, where can we, those people, you know?
Where can they find us?
Yeah.
You guys can find us at zillennial.meets.world on all socials. So follow, like, subscribe.
Comment.
Yeah,
Yep.
I want to know where are the people standing on these Heelys? Because I'm out so bad. It's crazy.
She's the hater.
Oh, God.
All right.
Okay.
Bye, guys.
See ya.
See ya.